welcome to my YouTube channel's Meher Tutorials. Today we will discuss about class 10th biology, control and coordination, some important points and notes. We have discussed in first part in our previous video, then we will discuss next part of previous video. Today we will discuss about central nervous system. Central nervous system contains two main parts, brain and spinal cord. First is brain and second is spinal cord. So first of all we have discussed about brain. Brain. It is the highest coordinating center in the body. Brain is the highest coordinating center in the body. It is situated in the cranial cavity of skull called cranium. It is situated in cranial cavity of skull called cranium. It protects the brain from mechanical shock. Cranium protects the brain from mechanical shock. It is contained in a fluid-filled balloon which provides further shock absorption. It consists of 100 billion nerve cells. It consists of 100 billion nerve cells. It is surrounded by three membranes called meninges which provide protection to it. It is surrounded by three membranes called meninges which provide protection to it. Brain has three parts. Generally, brain has three parts. One is forebrain, second is midbrain, and third is hindbrain. This is the diagram of brain, human brain, forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Now we will discuss about forebrain in details. Forebrain, it forms the greater part of the brain. Forebrain forms the greater part of the brain. It has three regions which receive sensory impulse from receptor. It has three regions. Forebrain has three regions which receive sensory impulse from receptors. There are separate areas which specialize for hearing, smell, sight, etc. In forebrain, there are separate areas which are specialized for hearing, smell, sight, etc. There are areas of association where this sensory information is interpreted by putting it together with information that is already stored in brain. There are areas of association where this sensory information is interpreted by putting it together with information that is already stored in brain. Based on all these, all decision is made how to respond and information is passed on to motor area which control movement of voluntary muscles. Then midbrain. Midbrain, it controls reflex movement of neck, head, trunk in response to visual and auditory part. Midbrain controls reflex movement of head, neck, trunk in response to visual and auditory part. And it also controls eye muscles change in pupil size. Midbrain also control eye muscle change in pupil size. Then hindbrain. Hindbrain control balance of body, that is posture, respiration, rate of heartbeat, expansion and contraction of blood vessels, swallowing, coughing and sneezing. Hindbrain control balance of body, that is posture, respiration, rate of heartbeat, expansion and contraction of expansion and contraction of blood vessel, swallowing, coughing, and sneezing. It has three parts. That is, hindbrain has three parts: cerebellum, pons, and medulla. Hindbrain has three parts: cerebellum, pons, and medulla. First, we will discuss spinal cord. Spinal cords. Spinal cord. It has cylindrical structure, 45 cm long. It begins in continuing with medulla and extends downward. Spinal cord has cylindrical structure, 45 cm long. It begins in continuous with medulla and extend downward. It is enclosed in backbone. Spinal cord is enclosed in backbone. 33 pairs of spinal nerves arises from spinal cord. 33 pairs of spinal nerves arises from spinal cord. Function of spinal cord. It conducts sensory and motor impulse to and from the brain. It conducts sensory and motor impulse to and from the brain. It acts as a center for reflex action. Spinal cord acts as a center for reflex action. Then involuntary action and voluntary action. Now we will discuss about involuntary action and voluntary action. They are performed without will of organism. Involuntary action are performed without will of organism. Example: blood pressure, heartbeat, movement of diaphragms, salivation, vomiting, etc. Then voluntary action means they are performed by organisms with its will. Voluntary action are performed by organisms with its will. Okay, we have discussed today about central nervous system, that is brain and spinal cord. Then we will discuss next topic on our next class. Okay, thank you.